What is going on, E Nation Army? This is Ian Perez 2000. I'm at the original Ian Perez 2000 YouTube channel here, and welcome back to yet another diecast review. And this diecast review is going to be on Steve Wallace's 2011 5-hour energy Toyota Camry from Rusty Wallace Racing. And I just want to make sure like background noise isn't too much. Anyway, so yep, this is one of the rarest cars of the Gen 5 era. And let's get to the review and I'll talk about more about this car later. So here we got the number 77. You got the Rusty Wallace Racing logo, Rusty Wallace Racing Experience Racing Race with Rusty.com logo. 5-hour energy, Accidental, American Ethanol, and let me get on focus. You got Toyota Yusta, Freightliner Oakley, not sure what that one says. You got Steve Wallace's signature, and you got the 2011, well, from Steve Wallace's car, contingency sponsors. You got 5-hour energy logo on the hood. You got the Toyota logo, Camry, 77. You got the Rusty Wallace Racing logo. Same side as the left. You got Accidental. You got 2 rookie stripes because Steve made 1 cup start in 2011 and they gave him rookie stripes, of course. Got 77 and the Rusty Wallace Racing logo on the taillights. You got number 77 on the roof, and you got 5-hour energy on the decal. Yep, 12 years ago, almost, Steve Wallace only made 1 NASCAR Cup Series start, and it was at the 2011 Daytona 500. And I still remember when Steve Wallace was in this beautiful car. Yeah, it's the same livery that he ran in the Nationwide Series when he was, tearing up equipment, unfortunately. But to see Steve Wallace in 2011 Daytona 500 and to have a diecast made, it's honestly badass. So this was the only time Rusty Wallace Racing, which is Steve's dad, by the way, made not only the Daytona 500, but made Cup 1 time. So Rusty Wallace, as a team owner, made 1 cup start. And I'm so glad they made this in a diecast. And Nick also got me this car alongside with Junior's iRacing car. So Nick, once again, thank you so much for giving me this beauty still. And the main colors of the cars is, of course, black, which is the primary color. And look at this. You got the flame designs with red and yellow. And honestly, those match well with the black primary car. You got some red and yellows down here. Black spoiler. Red splitter. And just, wow, this car's just gorgeous. It's so rare. Like, I'm pretty sure this car is so hard to find nowadays. And yep, and I don't know what else to say. I had something else to say, but I'm not really sure now. My English is terrible, and I apologize for that. But yeah, Steve Wallace was in 2011 Daytona 500. Never forget. And I remember like the Fox guys, Mike Joy, Daryl Waltrip, they were talking about Steve Wallace avoiding Brad Keselowski's crash, and I think it was Daryl Waltrip. I watched the 2011 Daytona 500 recently because I watch every Daytona 500 race ever every year until we get to the recent 500, which is 2023 coming up. I love that Daryl Waltrip was like, "Yeah, you missed one," because they know that Steve Wallace is a constant wrecker throughout most of his career. So yeah, y'all can debate that was like unprofessional or something. I don't know how I feel. Like, he didn't really have to do that, but I mean, they're not wrong at the same time. So yeah, it's cool that Steve Wallace did finish only 1 cup race, and it was the biggest and best NASCAR race ever, the 2011 Daytona 500. The biggest race ever, that 500. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm such a fuck up. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is Steve Wallace's cup car, and I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching this diecast review, which turned into some bullshit ramble. So yeah, I apologize. This is the Impress 2000 by the original Impress 2000 YouTube channel. Signing off. Goodbye, everybody, and yeah.